And we're live. Just saying.
I wasn't ready.
I know, I could tell. Okay, so we're starting without Jen because she can't make it. But either way, we're gonna discuss The Young Elites by Mary Lou. And this is gonna be kind of an interesting because I loved it and Kevin was kind of disappointed with it. And so we're gonna be talking about that. So yeah, we shall see what happens. Um, do you want to say what the book is about? Because I read it a few weeks ago.
Okay, I'm just gonna say what I said in my review because I can't like my synopsis was terrible.
Okay, go.
Um, this book is about society, not a country or nation, whatever, that had a blood fever a few decades ago, and the children that survived this blood fever came out with scars or markings, and these were now known as malfetos. And these malfetos developed powers. And depending on whether your power was really, really good or useful, you got accepted into a society full of other malfetos. And in this book in particular, there is the Dagger Society, and all these different societies put together, they combine like the Young Elites. And that's basically all I can say because I don't want to spoil, because I feel like anything in this book is a spoiler. So
Yeah, you can't really. I mean, I guess I went in it really blind. I mean, I think the only thing I knew about it was like that it was like an anti-hero story type of thing, and then it had to do with magic and a whole different type of world, I guess you could say. So that's basically all I knew about the book. And I had this in my on my shelf for like a year and a half or something. So it was time for me to read it. I mean, the
yeah.
second book had already come out in September, I think, or October. So, and I also have that on my shelf. And I wanted to read the second book as soon as I finished this, but I said, okay, I'll wait for the live show because maybe I'll get my things crossed or I'll spoil people. So, yeah.
That was actually a good idea.
Yeah, but now I don't know if I want to read it. That's the
You're
thing.
not in the mood now.
Exactly, but whatever. I mean, okay. So I don't know if have watched your review, but do you want to review your book without spoilers?
Um, I give this book a 3 out of 5, no, 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that is basically because I just could not connect with like any of the characters, and I honestly felt nothing towards any of the characters. And when I'm reading a book, I have to like be emotionally connected or just care about what is happening to the characters. And in this book, I genuinely did not care at all. And for me, I think that took part away from the book. So I obviously derated it or lowered my rating or whatever. And also, I felt like the middle of the book was quite slow, and the beginning and end were both very fast paced. And then with the slowness, or I felt like there was nothing actually happening, and it just brought my rating down more again.
Have you read the Legend trilogy?
No,
Okay,
I haven't.
maybe that's why. No, I'm just joking. Um, well, I have read her Legend trilogy and I loved it. So but that's like very different from this type of book because the Legend trilogy is basically a dystopian book,
Okay.
military dystopian. So I was really excited when she came out with this, and I really loved it. As you can see on my Goodreads, I rated it a 5 out of 5 stars. Basically, mostly because of the second half of the book. Like I guess the first half for me was like a 4, almost like a 3.5 before. But what really did it for me, it was like the last, like the second part of the book, and I was just like, what is happening? Like, what is this? And then that shocking thing happened, and I was so upset. I was so upset. I literally had to stop reading and like throw my book at my bed, the other side of the bed, because I was so. Oh, hi, Sean. My friend Sean's watching. So I So I was so upset about that. But either way, I really love her writing. I think the thing I love about Marilu is that her writing is very digestible. Like it's not really that hard to get into,
Yeah.
and it's easy to read. So I read it quite fast. I think if it wasn't for life happening and adulting around I think I would have finished this in one sitting. But
Wow.
yeah, but other than that, I really, really love the book. I actually really love the characters because every character was different, so it gave me a different like sense of the book, I guess you could say. And I don't know. I mean, that's basically like my non-spoiler review of the book because I really loved it. So there's that. So, do you want to go into spoilers now?
Yeah.
So, if you have not read The Young Elise by Mary Lou, you can leave now. But if you really don't care, I guess just stay and see what we discuss. Yeah, just chill. Just chill, Sean. I know you're not going to read it anyway, but still. What else? So, do you want to start with the characters since you weren't attached to any of them, apparently?
Okay. um, who are we starting with? Adelina?
Adelina. Let's start with Adelina.
Okay. I'll think of stuff that I liked about her.
Okay, go from the positives to the negatives, okay?
Okay, the one thing I really, really liked about her was her power. I loved her power. Because it's just like it's not the stereotypical normal power, if you know what I mean. Like it's not like she's super strength or invincibility or whatever, something like that. Like she does illusions. Is it illusions?
Yeah, illusions.
Yeah. And I've never like read anything that does that kind of stuff, and it probably is in some like X-Men or something, but I just don't watch that kind of stuff, so I don't know. And I honestly thought that was so cool because it's a power I've never read about before or heard about really, and it honestly was just really cool to me.
I agree on that. I really liked her power. I thought her power was unique compared to like the others. Because I mean, I guess you could have the cliches one where like invisibility or like speed or whatever, but hers was kind of was really special, especially how I don't know, like her whole story kind of evolved or how it happened, like
Yeah.
whatever. But I really, really love that. I actually really love how she started really. I mean, I love her character development, how she started from I'm not quoting the song, I'm just saying she started from the bottom. She started from the bottom and then she was like up here. She was like up here for me in that sense because I mean she was very scared to use her power, but then she also saw the benefits of using her powers, I guess, to help other people, like help her sister in this case. But yeah, I liked her powers. I liked her. I liked her character, to be honest. Sometimes I was really frustrated with her, but I mean, it happens. It has to count at least once or twice in the book. So
Yeah.
But whatever for me. What else?
See, I just like with her because she's like the anti-hero or whatever. I wasn't expecting that when I started reading the book, so I was expecting her to be the one who's going to take over the society, be the like, leader.
Yeah, the thing is that at the beginning, I did not know which side I was rooting for, because I guess from one side, I could see why the young elites were doing what they were doing. But then on the other side, I also understood the other side, what they were doing,
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like from one side, the young elites wanted to have regain power back and give the Malfetos like a chance or a place. But you didn't know if they were going to torture the other people because of what they were doing with the Malfetos. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was kind of like on balance. So I did not know who to root for. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just rooting for Adelina, just for her to be fine and to be okay. It was just so, and it was actually really hard for me to trust like the characters in the story for some reason. Like I like the characters, I fell in love with them, but I was just like, I love you, but I don't know if I should trust you. So I still love you though. I mean, I love you as a whole, but I don't trust you. But other than that, I really, really enjoyed that anti-hero type thing. Because in the end, I mean, I guess that's who I'm rooting for. I mean, I'm rooting for her to
Yeah.
win, not like with the other side or this side or whatever. But yeah. What do you think of Enzo?
See, this is the person that I like when I say I can't connect to the character. This is the main one I'm talking about.
That you can connect to.
Yeah, because like when that happened, I was just like, okay.
No.
And I was like, I knew when you said it somewhere like, Kevin, wait for the plot twist. And I was like, I knew this. I was like, this is what she's talking about. But I'm just like, eh.
I was like, no. When I read that, I was like, wait, what? I had to reread that page for like 3 times or 4 times. Like, what just happened? No, he can't be. No. I was so sad about it. I was so, first I was mad, and then I was really sad and upset. Then I couldn't actually believe it. I was in denial. So I reread I think I reread 2 pages back. And then when I got to that part, I was like, this cannot be happening. Like, how? Well, I know the how, but still. I was just so upset about it happening. Oh, if nobody knows what I'm talking about, Enza dies, basically. So, yeah, I mean, one of the main male characters dies. And I was just like,
I have to give it, like, I wasn't expecting it. And I was kind of like, I did like it because I was like, she just killed, like, the love interest. I was like,
exactly. I mean, I guess you would expect that at, like, I don't know, like the 3rd book or something.
yeah, but not in the first book.
But not in the first book, and almost towards the end of the book when you only have like 3 to 4 no, not pages, like chapters for it to end, and then you're just like, why? What? That's why I wanted to read the second book, because I wanted to know if he actually was dead, which he probably is.
I don't think he is.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, we can talk about the epilogue, but that's just. I just have so much to talk about Enzo. Okay, like I have a lot of Enzo feelings right now. Like I didn't trust him at all about whatever, because he was so mysterious. Okay,
yeah.
He all. I mean, every person has alternative motives. So I didn't trust him when he said he will train Adelina, because I was like, wait, you're sneaky. Like, you want something for yourself. And I get that maybe in the process he kind of felt something for her, but I think he was comparing her to his other love, you know, the one he lost. I can't remember the name of the girl, but I think he was comparing that to her or whatever. And I don't know. That's why I have trust issues with him, because I don't know if he actually does have feelings for her, or he's just kind of projecting the feeling you have for the other woman to her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nonetheless, he was the hero. I mean, he's the hero or the male lead, and he dies. He dies really tragically. I mean, well, yeah, very tragically. I mean, he saves Adelina, but, well, not really saves her. I mean, she kind of screwed up. But I just, and then I don't know. I don't know. I like him. I like him. But we shall see what happens with him in the next book. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's dead by the epilogue, but we can just talk about that later.
Yeah.
What about Raphael? Raphael. Was it Raphael? Yes, was it? What do you think about him?
Again.
What do you think about him?
Like, I feel like he's supposed to be like, when reading the book, I'm feeling like he's supposed to be the one you're supposed to be like one of your favorite characters. So, but I wasn't getting that vibe. I was just like, meh, once again. I was just like, I know I'm supposed to, like, you're supposed to be like one of my favorite people. And when you got captured and stuff, I'm supposed to be like, oh no, what's going to happen? But I was just like, that's the thing.
I just saw Sean's comment on the video. I love your book review.
I was just like, hi.
Okay, sorry. The thing is, Raphael, I guess you're right in some sense, because at the beginning I wasn't feeling him.
Yeah.
But then as the story progressed, because I guess that since I was feeling a little closer to Adelina, I guess in some sense, I kind of understood her how she really liked seeing Raphael work or be in like in his element. So it was kind of interesting to see that from Adelina's point of view. But at the same time, as any other character in this book, I was just like, I do not trust you. You have an alternative motive. And I actually feel really bad for him when he has like really, I guess you could say like bad people, when he's surrounded by people that want to harm him, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So I was kind of protective over that sense because of him, because of the profession that he leads. But at the same time, I was actually really interested in his power, though. When he
I
reads,
don't understand his power.
he reads different energies.
You see, I don't.
He senses people. He senses people's energies between with the gems and stuff. And because it's like saying, let's just say, well, I learned this yesterday, but let's just say like our bodies are like meant to have four elements like fire, water, earth, and wind. And we all have those elements, but there's always one element out of the four that stands out the most, like in different situations. So let's just say I am water and I am, I don't know, earth. So one of those, they either merge together and make like this huge other thing, or they just stand out differently. So in this case, with Raphael's power, it's kind of like that. It's like you have the different gems, and each gem represents something. So depending, like everybody has those something, but there's always two or three, or either just one that kind of stands out regarding what your situation or the things that you've lived, I guess you could say. So
Yeah.
that's how I understood it when I read it. That there's always one that kind of just stands out the most, and regarding that is how you either make your life choices or that's how you actually cope with certain things. That's why that's where Raphael was kind of um, very skeptical of her powers and if she was going to be able to control them or in certain situations, or if she was ready to be going on missions, because she had all this like passion and all this thing, but she also had this dark side. And when you combine those things, it's kind of scary in a sense. And if she has dealt with this her whole life, it's kind of hard for her to kind of separate it or kind of deal with it, especially in the short amount of time that she had. So that's basically that's what I was getting with Raphael's powers. I mean, by reading different people's energies. Apart from like saying like, oh, you're a Malfedo kind of thing. But I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Oh, we have questions.
We do?
Yeah. How disturbed were you initially by Adelina's thought process? That's from Ross. Hi, Ross.
Hi, Ross. It was scary, to be honest.
Is that like the part where like she would like get all happy about being able to do the powers? Is that
Yeah.
what you mean? Oh, I love that. I actually.
I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, like I love her character and I love how like dark she is, but at the same time, it just came to a part where I was just like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to like this dark side. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess I do,
I
but
actually really like that part. Now that I think of it, I really like that part.
but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's her character, it's how she is. I mean, I don't think if I was at Elena, I'll probably be doing the same thing, to be
Yeah,
honest.
you would be like, oh, look what I'm doing. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I'm just saying, I guess. I mean, I guess it was kind of, like I said, it was creepy at first, but then once you started reading, it was like, oh, okay, I get you.
You're
Wait,
the, well, I understand.
wait, Sean, do I buy the books or do you rent them? Oh no, I buy the books.
Yeah, I buy all my books too.
Yeah, just answering that question with
I don't
Sean.
have anywhere to rent my books. I wish I could, but I don't.
I can't rent my books here either, so
Yeah.
there's that.
I'd save so much money, but
Yeah, but like I said, I had this book for like a
Yeah,
year and a half.
I got it for Christmas, like the year it came out, and I only read it like now.
Yay for being late to the hype.
Procrastination.
Yes. So what do you think of Taryn? Tyrion? I cannot
That's he's one of the only characters I like was loving. There's only two characters I actually liked.
Ross, yes. Yes.
Oh,
He's like,
what was that?
is anyone really uncomfortable with Karen?
Oh my
Taryn?
god!
Yes. Yes, I was.
I was
Oh,
cringing so much.
it was so sad. I was just like, why are you doing this to yourself? Like, what is wrong with you?
It was so weird.
It was weird, but
I kind of like it because it's dark. I like darkness like that in books, but that was kind of like 50 Shades.
it was kind of I know it was well yeah, but but it was kind of unexpected in a sense that
Yeah,
wait, this is a YA book. Why are we reading about it, people with
yeah,
themselves? Like, what is wrong with what? But I guess that's how dark the book is in a sense because it's clearly like a lot more deep into like characters, I guess you could say, because everyone has an agenda. But the thing is, you don't know who to root for in this book.
yeah,
I do. I root for Adelina and her happiness and whatever she wants to do. But it's kind of like I said, it's kind of too. It's I like the characters, but at the same time, I don't know if I trust them or like I root for them.
yeah.
But it was very scary. I mean, I actually really love Terrence's character because it's just because he's a
Yeah.
Malfedo, and I did not expect that from him. Like from the
No,
very beginning, I did not expect that at all. So I was like, wait a minute, he's a Malfedo, and he's on the other side against the
yeah,
Malfedos. So what is happening here? But then we learn about the whole thing with the king and the affair, and I'm just like, hmm.
yeah. I was just like, this is like Game of Thrones all over again.
Except with that, without the incest.
Yeah, basically.
No, no, Ross, we're not reading 50 Shades next month.
Oh my god,
We're not reading 50 Shades. Um,
funny.
anyway, but yeah, I like Terrence's character, and I think he's gonna play a big part
Yeah, so do I.
with like in the next book. I have not read it obviously, but I think he's gonna play a big part, and I think I'm predicting that he's going to be on Adelina's side.
Yeah, same.
I don't know if it's gonna be on the next book, but probably on the final book, probably, or towards the end of the second book, maybe.
Good night. Hang on. No, I'm talking. Good night. Good night.
Was that your mom?
Yep.
What was your reaction to Enzo's death?
The Who's dead?
Enzo. Well, we already talked about this, but I can talk about it all over again. I
Yeah.
was what Kevin was meh about it, or
I
okay, go
was
ahead.
like, when it did happen at first, like when she thought she was actually stabbing Terran, I was like, oh. And then when I realized it was Enzo, I was like, oh. Oh, but this is happening. Oh, okay. But I just wasn't like sad or anything. Like I just wasn't. That's what I mean. Like connecting. I wasn't sad about it. I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but I wasn't sad.
I was very upset. I actually I didn't scream, but I kind of like went, "Oh my god, what?" So I had to go back and reread a few pages and then go back to the point. And when I read that again, I was like, "Why? No!" And I actually grabbed my book and threw it, threw it across my bed.
You doing this so vividly.
I mean, like I said, I really love Denzo and I really like his idea, like his whole plan. And then that happened, and so I'm just like, I was actually, it was like watching the movie and you're like rooting for the bad, like rooting for the good guys. And then all of a sudden, like you realize that they just killed the main guy and you're just like, wait, what? That's basically me. Like, I was so upset. I was so upset. But then the epilogue happened and I felt a little better. but I was really upset, to be honest. Adam Silvera described it as Game of Thrones meets X-Men. Ah, I
Kind of.
kind of agree. I kind of agree. X-Men. Except that I feel like these people are cooler than the X-Men, though.
See, I've only seen one of the X-Men movies, so I can't really relate. I'm so bad with Marvel or anything like that.
I'm so done with you, Kevin. I can't.
Well, I like X-Men. I don't know why I haven't watched them all. Because the one movie I did, like I bought it and I've watched it like a billion times.
Was it the First Class one?
I'm not sure which one it was. There's the one with the guy with the chicken wing things. Angel Wings. Wait, is it Angel Wings?
That's like the third movie from like the old ones.
Oh, that's the one.
I like the prequel one. So
Yeah, I want to watch the ones that have.
Michael Fassbender and Jamie McBoy.
No, what's her
James
name?
McBoy.
Jennifer Lawrence. I want to watch them ones. They're the ones I want to watch.
Ross says that Taron reminds him of Luke from Percy Jackson. I actually can see that, but I actually like Taron and I don't like Luke. So
Well, I haven't read Percy Jackson, so I can't really relate to this again.
Okay, well, Ross, I feel the same way, except that I like Taron more and I don't like Luke at all. So there's that. What else?
Deadpool was fab though. Yes, I love Deadpool. I went to see that. I love Deadpool.
Deadpool was fun. I think I watched it 2 times, I think, in the theaters. It was really good.
I want to go see it again, but no one wanted to go with me, so
I would watch it with you, but we kind of live far away.
Sure.
So what else do you want to talk about?
Can we talk about his what's her sister?
The sister? I cannot remember her sister's name, but we can talk about the sister. Adelina's sister.
Taron and her are the only ones I liked.
And the sister?
Yeah,
the sister thing being a Mofeto, I was like...
I was not expecting it.
I was not expecting that, and I was so mad because Adelina took a lot of shit because of her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my... I think she was the only character I actually did not like, that I could not fully respect to the full potential, because I was so upset that Adelina was like always protecting I was protecting her, and then all of a sudden this woman or this girl decides to say, oh, I have powers. And then the other girl just kind of flashbacks us to all the times that she had to take shit from her father because she was protecting her sister. And I was like, I was so mad. As you can probably tell. I was so mad at that. And then Adelina, I guess I would do the same thing as her. I would be kind of like, kind of think about it, all the stuff that weird that happened, but I kind of didn't connect the dots until that time. And then think, okay, but she's my sister. Okay, fine, she's your sister or whatever. But I do not like her.
I see. I just felt so bad for. I don't know why I felt bad for her. And then when she finally saved her, I was like, yay! Like, I don't know. I just really liked her. I don't know why. It's probably because she's younger or something. I don't know why.
She's younger, but at the same time, it's like she's saying, I was scared. Yeah, you were scared, but so was she. So what is wrong with you? I was so sad about that.
Will we talk about the elites themselves?
The elites.
See, the thing is, with these people, I could not remember who was who and who had what power. And then when that part happened with the one dying that she killed, I was like, which one are you though?
His guy, I don't remember what his name is at the moment, but I remember him because he was the one that was talking to Enzo about not trusting Adelina.
Yeah.
And how she's going to betray them because she saw him with, Taron or whatever. But I actually did not like him because he was so like shut up already. You don't know anything. You don't have the facts. So shut up. Like, he was just so quick to jump into conclusions without actually like getting proof. And then when he got proof, he only saw what he wanted to see. So it was really annoying. And then Adelina killed him, and I was like, well, I mean, too bad. Like, I didn't feel really bad for him at that time. So, but yeah.
See, with the other ones as well, like like what are their powers? I don't think it was explained correctly to tell you what they
They were
were.
just they weren't really explained. They were mentioned, but they did have different powers, I guess. Enzo had the
Yeah,
fire,
the
right?
fire.
Raphael had the whole energy thing. The sister had the thing that he could take the powers. Alina had the illusions. What
You see,
what did Terran have? Terran had the
Karen
healing
can heal
one.
himself. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other ones were kind of okay.
You see, I just can't remember what they're like. Well, I knew one could talk to animals or something, but it's still
Ross
a big one.
asked if we're going to read the Rose Society. I am going to read the Rose Society because I own it and I really want to know what happens to my baby.
I
So
will want to read the Rose Society just because of what happened in the epilogue, and it like hooked me, and I'm like, shit, I need to read it now.
I feel like the second book's going to be even better, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I that's what I feel like too, and that's why I'm like not like abandoning it because I'm like I think it's just gonna get better.
Especially because of that ending.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about Enzo, and I get really sad.
Kevin Reed, Percy Jackson. I will. I plan on binge watching Percy Jackson as soon as I'm finished binge watching TMI.
Watching or reading TMI.
Binge reading TMI and Lady Midnight and all them books. That's my next series because I have all five.
I need to read that. This Rose Society, and I need to read The Winner's Kiss when it comes out on March 29th, I think. So I'm excited about that.
What have they announced the third book's title for this series?
For this series, the Young Elites,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Oh well, because I'm obviously like with the Rose Society. I'm assuming there's a new society that are called the Roses.
There, I mean, I guess you could tell by the ending that there's going to be a new society. Oh yeah, we have a title. It's called the Midnight Star.
Ooh, binge
Exciting.
watching. Don't watch the movies. Okay, I actually own.
Yeah, don't watch the movies. Don't. When I was starting Percy Jackson, I remember I watched the first one and the second movie, and then I decided to start the Percy Jackson series. And the first book was so hard to get into, and it's the easiest one to. I mean, it's basically
Because you've seen the movie.
yeah, because I've seen the movie, the movies was so bad that I had the image of the movie in my head. So every time I was reading the book, I was like, wait, the book? I mean, the movie wasn't, but like what?
Yeah,
I had a hard time, and so my experience reading the first book was really bad, to be
yeah. I've
honest.
seen. I think I've seen the movie, but I honestly couldn't tell you what happens. Like, don't remember like the plot.
I actually gave like the first book, was it? The first book I gave it like 3 stars.
Mm.
So there's that. What else should we talk about? Can we talk about the epilogue then?
Okay, the main part.
What do
Oh,
you think?
that epilogue is like, well, I was gonna say it was the best epilogue, but that has been replaced as of like an hour ago. But um, oh, I can already tell that woman is gonna become my new favorite character straight away. I fell in love with her straight away, and I was like, why were you not in the rest of the book? I was like,
Because this needed to happen. This needed to happen in order to have the other stuff.
I know, but I was like, I instantly connected to her and I just loved her straight away. And then we see what's going to happen. Like, she has the power. So she's obviously going to go to, because she said she's going to, I can't remember what the name of that country or whatever it's called. She said we have to pay a visit to there. So obviously she's going to find Enzo and then do her power and bring Enzo back. But then Enzo's going to be like stuck to her as her slave kind of thing. So that's going to be interesting. Well, that's what I think is going to happen. Your thoughts?
The only thing that mattered to me is that there was a possibility of bringing Enzo back.
You have hope.
That was the only when I read that. I'm like, wait, so there's a chance that Enzo could still be back. That's it. That was literally like all I was thinking while reading the epilogue. Like Enzo could be back. Like literally, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be back type of thing.
Oh my
I
God.
was just so excited. I love Enzo. I'm sorry. I love him. And I think there's so much more to him that we did not get in this book. So I really want to read more about him.
Yeah, but I know I'm gonna love her so much.
Russ says, have you read the Legend trilogy? So much better. I have, and I love the Legend trilogy. It's actually, I read the Legend trilogy after I read Divergent. So it was very good. I liked it. It's different. Except that when I read the Legend trilogy, I read Legend, Prodigy, and I had to wait a year for Champion. And the ending for Prodigy was so heartbreaking. It was kind of like this book, but it didn't completely shatter it. I mean, I still had hope. And then it got shattered in the third book, but then kind of put back together, I guess, in some way or another. But it was good. It was a good book. It was a good trilogy. I loved it. So there's that.
I haven't read it, but I have it on my wish list. This like last, I don't know how long. Like
I should have gotten you that instead of Red Rising, to be honest. Because you disliked it so much, and I spent so much on that book.
Yeah, but I have it on holiday. It has sentimental value.
Oh, so you were planning on hauling it?
No, I said it has sentimental value. That means that like you sent it to me, so it has a special place in my heart.
Yeah, because it was fucking expensive too. That's why.
That too, but it also has a special place in my heart.
I wish I couldn't haul some books, but I don't think I have the heart to do it.
Yeah, same. Like I have Shatter Me, and I really don't want it. Why do I still have it?
No, give it. Don't haul it. Give it to people. Burn it. You should burn it. Oh my God, record yourself burning it. Look at how much hate you're gonna get.
I would get so much hate. So much. I actually didn't think I still had it, but I can see it up there. I see it.
Okay, maybe. Oh, you can bring it to LA and I can burn it.
No, I can't burn a book even if I don't like it. I can't burn it.
Yeah, well, I can. You're not gonna burn it. I am.
Someone has to love it. I'll just have to give it to someone who I know will love it. Even though I don't know anyone who I think will actually love it. I immediately think Denise, but I don't think Denise will like that book at all.
Who knows? Maybe. Okay, what else do we want to talk about the young elites? Because we're kind of like going on a tangent here.
What else?
Ross just on Hall, I'll Give You the Sun. That's our next one.
That's so funny. I recently on Hold, I'll Give You the Sun.
Oh, if you guys did not know, we're reading I'll Give You the Sun by Jandi Nelson, this one.
Right, yeah, Jandi.
Thank God, because we did not want Outlander to win.
If Outlander had won, I would have cried. Like, genuinely would have cried.
Or would have cried too, to be honest. So,
but the amount of people that kept voting for it, I was like, please stop.
What was the tally, actually?
Wait, I'll find it now. I think it like just won, and I was so happy.
So yeah, we'll let you guys know about the next month pick, or I guess so you can vote. But I don't know what you guys want to read, because I don't know if I'm in the mood for another fantasy, or if I want to read something like contemporary, I guess. Not YA. The thing is, guys, I don't like YA contemporaries. I really dislike them. Most of them. So there's that.
It was 13 votes to I'll Give You the Sun, 11 to Outlander, 7 to A Monster Calls, and 1 to The Dream Thief.
It's sad that no one picked The Monster Calls, guys. Come on.
There were 7 votes. Like on a normal vote, that would have done pretty well.
True.
Like 13 and 11 were just for the other ones, and we usually don't get that many votes for the other books.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm just so happy it won. So happy.
I also have that book for like a year now too, or 2 years almost. So.
I have it for like a week.
I have it for more, but
Oh, wait until you see the cover of my edition. Oh, it's so disgusting.
why? What edition is it?
Mine's a paperback version and it's orange. Like orange
Ew.
and black. Like no, it's not nice at all.
Oh, maybe A Court of Mist and Fury for May. Actually, A Court of Thorns and Roses was the book of the month for May last year, right?
That's ac-
That
yeah,
was
that's
that
actually
was our first book actually that when we started this.
we'll probably
So
we'll end up picking it. Will we?
this-
I don't know.
yeah. So
I feel like
maybe
I feel like it seems right.
it seems like it seems like we're not gonna make a poll for May and just kind of like pick that book to read
Yeah, I
it.
feel like it feels right because that was our first book, so we have to do the sequel.
And I pre-ordered it, so there's that too.
Yeah, and I will have it straight away.
And then what else? And I feel like we should also reread, like not reread, but we should read the what is it? The second book of the Wrath and the Dawn.
Oh yes, yeah.
We should also
When's
read
that?
that.
That's out soon, isn't it?
That also in May, but I think we read that in July. I think
Yeah, I think it was July.
so. We could read that in July, maybe, or right after A Court of Mist and Fury, probably maybe. I've heard mixed feelings about A Court of Mist and Fury, and I'm so scared.
Oh, I'm not listening to anything about it.
I read. I mean, I just read like a line, and I'm like, oh wait, no, don't read that. Don't
Yeah,
read that.
I don't want to read anything. I just want to make my own opinion. I don't want to hear anyone else's opinions.
Oh yeah, The Rose and the Dagger. There we go.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, that was a dagger. Because remember how much I loved Khalid and Jossie.
Oh, you.
They're still my OTP. Like Khalid. I just
I remember the feels of Aladdin I had from that book.
exactly. Oh my god, I know what book
And we
I'm
had
gonna
the magic carpet as well.
I know. Oh my god, yes. You know what book? I'm actually know what book I'm gonna pick for next month now.
Oh, your Aladdin retelling.
No, I have two actually.
You have two Aladdin retellings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I think another one came out a few weeks ago, and I want to buy that book too. So
Three Aladdin retellings.
yes. Well, I don't think they're like. I think they're kind of retellings, but I guess I don't know. I mean, I just love Aladdin so much. Obviously, if you couldn't tell already, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child comes out in July.
I forgot about that.
I'm not really that excited, to be honest.
How dare you?
The thing is, I love Harry Potter. I really do. I really, really, really do. But I wasn't engaged into reading the books as few people were, or most of the people were. Because I read them when I read I think was it? I read the Half-Blood Prince. I did not read books. I did not read the before books. I read that book and then I was hooked. So I went back and read like the whole thing until that book. So the experience was not the same as you guys. So I mean, I loved it, but it wasn't like in love with it as some of you guys were. So that's why when people ask me like, didn't you love Harry Potter growing up? And I'm like,
that makes sense then.
There's a thing. So I explained the whole thing. So for me, like for you guys, or the most of the people that grew up reading Harry Potter, for me, my Harry Potter is Immortal Instruments, basically. So
okay.
Because that's when I start avidly reading, because I read the Mortal Instruments. So there's that.
Makes sense.
Don't come at me. Blasphemy. What is wrong with you?
He also knows what cover I'm talking about for I Give You the Sun, and he knows how disgusting it is.
Wait, I want to see it.
No, he'll say, please don't. It's so disgusting.
But it's not orange. Book.
When you type in I'll Give You the Sun, go into images, it's right there.
Wait, oh god.
Exactly.
It's not that ugly, but
that's what I own.
It's not that ugly, but it's not pretty either.
It's nowhere near as nice as the hardcover.
Wait, where's my hardcover?
Oh yeah, and Ross is saying that it has the yellow pages. Like the color. Another way, like with Feast of Crows, where it's all black.
This one. Oh,
Yeah,
hold
it's
on. This
it's
one.
nothing compared to that. Ugh.
Mine is pretty.
But
I
do you
bought
know?
mine. I bought mine before it got the price things. I mean, like the thing. So there's that.
But do you know Feast of Crows? Wait, the pages are all black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is like all yellow.
Ew.
Yeah, it's just. I'm telling you, it's disgusting.
So it's like Grasshopper Jungle by
Yeah.
Andrew Smeaton,
Yeah.
which I have not read.
Exactly.
To be honest, I only bought it because it was like green and it had the yellow pages. That's basically it. But I know what book I'm picking. Hold on. For next. This one.
Oh my god, that's such a nice cover.
No, you have to look at this. This is
this is the one you had in
beautiful.
your Snapchat story.
Yes, it's so beautiful. Oh my god. And it's the retelling.
That's the one. Oh, that's the one in the Snapchat story. I died when I seen that.
Exactly. I want to read this.
I might just vote for it. But I honestly have no idea why.
Okay, so I guess we'll just. Do you want to wrap this up? Because I think we're just going over the tangent right now.
Oh my god, Ross just said he's about to unhaul the hardcover American version of "I'll Give You the Sun If I Want It." I don't know. I feel bad.
He already called the other one. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, no, I don't think I can, Ross. But thank you so much for the niceness. That's really nice of you. Thanks.
Okay, so what do you want to talk now?
Wait, there's actually one more thing I want to talk about.
Go.
Her father's death. Did you think that was just really, really dark and creepy?
Yes, it
Like
was.
that was because when I meant, but the start off really good for me, and up until the point where she gets captured, like taken, where she nearly dies, or burned, whatever. That's the part I really liked up to that part, and then the end part or whatever. So the part where her father dies was so intense for me because we didn't know what her power was, and it's the first time we ever seen it. And I was like, shit, what is happening? What is she doing? And then, boom, he's dead. And I was like, oh. And then the chapter's just like, so now you know why I'm in jail. And I was just like, oh, that was such a good start.
I felt like it was one of those like movie scenes. I cannot remember which movie was it where someone was torturing the guy and he couldn't breathe or something, and one of the other guys is shouting like, please, you're gonna kill him, stop. And he kills him, and he's just like all happy and stuff. Like when he kills him, that's how he felt to me. Like I felt like she was actually enjoying it.
Yeah.
So it was really creepy after when he's like that's why I'm in jail. And I'm like, okay.
I love that part because it's just like, oh shit.
I loved it, but it was creepy, you know.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And that's another thing I actually really liked was the part where like in the book where she kept like saying something. My father's ghost appeared in front of me and started taunting me and stuff. I really liked that part of the book as well, with the father disappearing.
I thought she was going crazy at that time. So.
Yeah. One of her illusions.
Yeah, basically. Other than that, I like her and her powers.
Okay, I think that's all I have to talk about. I'm all done.
You're all done. You feel satisfied with your care?
Yes.
So, Ross, I don't know if there's anything else you want to ask us before we leave, because I guess that's all I have to say too. I just hope Enzo is alive in the next book because I want him back into my life.
You miss him. You have withdrawal symptoms.
Yes, I do.
But thank you, Ross, for watching and asking us questions because it made this live show so much.
Yeah, you guys, if the people are watching, please next time, please send us questions or just join the conversation. Really,
Just we get more of a conversation going.
exactly. As you can tell, we kind of go off in tangents
Yeah.
at times, but still, we get the point across. Sean, I don't know if you're watching, but do you want to say anything? I don't know. I actually do not know if he's still watching. He probably is not, but it was nice of him to be on. Oh,
Yeah.
but he's my friend from when I lived in the Philippines. So we've known each other for like 10 years. Just so you guys know.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. And yeah, tangents are fun, Ross.
They really are.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna wrap this up. I'll let you guys know.
Oh, someone just joined in. Look, I'm late.
Who? Well, is there anything you wanna ask? Maybe we have not discussed. I mean, as a final thoughts, I guess.
Yeah, because
Miss
we
Ravenclaw.
appreciate you joining in.
Yeah. So go ahead.
We'll just give her a minute.
Go ahead. I'm just kidding. I felt important for a minute.
Just for a minute.
Just for a whole minute.
It's really funny. Like under the like comment section, or not the like text section, it has like my review as like a recommendation.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Pressure on Ravenclaw.
I'm not pressuring her,
Yeah,
Ross. I think you're the one pressuring her.
Ross is now pressuring her more than we are.
Exactly.
I just want to leave her out if she wants to say something. She gone.
I don't know if she's gone. She's probably thinking about something, or maybe she just gave up.
Yeah. Oh well. This is our longest live show, I think.
Wait. Do you feel like from what you've read that something else could have different than you read? Okay. There were a few things that I was not expecting, and like I said, I kind of went into the book blind. So I didn't know what I was expecting, but as I was reading, I was kind of imagining what could happen, but it was kind of like, oh, it could be this way, but then it was like okay, it couldn't be that way. And then so I'm like, it was kind of it always had turns while I was reading. So I guess it was kind of like I was just enjoying the ride at the very end.
Yeah.
Well, not enjoying it at the very end, but
heartbroken.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting most of the stuff that was happening. So there's that.
I was same as you. I didn't know what was like the plot of the book before I went into it, so I didn't really know what changed. So
but I do feel like we could have gotten a lot more insight on like the young elites. Like I feel like we did, but just in general, and I feel like we kind of missed out on I think that Mary Lou kind of missed out on the opportunity to explain the young elites a little bit more further. But
yeah,
but I guess
like even if they did that, like we might have gotten more attached to the characters. Like for me, like that bit extra might have made me like more characters or something.
Yeah, like I told you, Kevin, I understand why you might have felt like it was kind of superficial in a sense, but I mean, I know it wasn't, but maybe it's because I'm like that. I get attached too easily. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, but I guess since there's obviously more societies around the world or around this world, I guess we're going to explore different societies as we go along this journey. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And we shall see what's different and what's not. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I really hope that answers your question too.
And if you have any other questions, you should tell us, because I like reading questions. Ah,
That was a very fun live show, actually.
yeah, I feel really bad for.
I feel bad for the others for missing it.
Exactly. I feel bad for Jen forgot about the
This
live
is the
show.
most interactive one we've had.
Yeah, you guys, you should join us more. Come on, even if you've not read the book, just for like the not spoiler part.
It's because of my review, let's be honest. I'm joking. I'm being vain for a moment. Let's just ignore me. Ignore me.
I am ignoring you. I'm not even saying anything.
Because you know, if you say anything, my head will just like grow. I'll just get my ego.
When we meet, I'm just going to blatantly ignore you, basically.
That's literally what Denise does like every day of her life. She just ignores me, and I'm just like, Denise, talk to me. She's like, no, Kevin, shush. I'm like, okay.
Oh, basically.
So, are we finishing now?
I enjoy. I'll give you the sun. I think I'll enjoy it. I don't know, Ross. You're making me feel like I'm actually not going to enjoy it. I feel like I am going to enjoy it.
Well, I don't know. Once again, I have no idea what it's about. I just know like it's so loved.
Well, for the people that I don't know if they're joining or did not know, we're reading I'll Give You the Sun by Jandun Nelson
for this month, March.
Yeah. So there's that.
If you want to join us, you can.
Yes. Well, Ross, you can join us for the discussions. Yeah, because I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
To let us know what you didn't like about it. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'm not gonna like it. Maybe Kevin's not gonna like it. Maybe Jen's not gonna like it. Who knows?
Who knows?
So yeah. Is there any? Okay.
I'll express a lot.
Do you have any predictions for what happens next? Kevin, go ahead.
Well, I said like from the epilogue, I am assuming that this girl, I can't remember her name, is going to go to the daggers, so to Raphael and that group, and she's going to bring Enzo back from the dead using her power, and then Enzo is going to be like stuck to her, like her little slave kind of thing, and then I feel like maybe Adelina or something is going to like encounter Enzo again and be shocked and then realize that he's like a slave or something.
The girl's name in the epilogue is Neve.
Neve, okay.
Yeah. Well, I think that Enzo's going to come back.
Yeah, both think that.
I know. I just really want him to come back, okay? Because I love him. I fell in love with him.
All you want.
Yeah, like I ship him with me. I don't ship him with Adelina. I ship him with me. My dear Enzo. Either way, I think he's going to come back. I don't know. Like, I think what Kevin said, that I think he's going to be a slave or some sort, or he's just going to be attached to something that he cannot, I don't know. Yeah. Something like if he detaches or something, he's going to die again. But yeah. I hope that's not the case. Because if he does die, I'm going to be so sad. But I feel like that's going to happen. And I feel like we're going to have more character development from Adelina. And what she truly wants in this society, because apparently she doesn't fit in with anyone. So there's that. And I'm also really excited with her sister to see what develops into that, and to see if we see more of the young elites in this other book. But hopefully we do. I think so. We will. Ross asked if you had to hook up with a character from the young. Oh, come on. Really? Really?
Well, we know.
I mean, if you want some 50 Shades type of shit, go to Taryn. But I'm not going to go with him, obviously. I'm going to go with Enzo.
Oh, my God.
No! Except Enzo. I'll go with Raphael. I don't give a shit if he's gay. I'll go to Raphael.
Wait, Raphael's gay?
Well, I don't know if he's gay, but
I think he's bisexual.
Well, he's bisexual. Oh, okay, then he's okay with me. I'll go with Raphael.
just to get close to Enzo.
Yes, I don't care. Yes, but I can't. He said I can't get Enzo.
What are you gonna
I'll love Enzo from afar.
Okay.
I'll love it, but I'll be with Raphael.
I don't even know who I would pick. Probably Gemma. I don't even know. Gemma's the one with animals, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, if you pick Adelina, no, don't pick her.
No.
She's scary. Don't do it.
Probably do like an illusion of a clown. So no.
Well, Enzo's mine. What? No. No. I will fight you on this. No. So Ross is. It's getting. This is getting real right now. He says that Enzo's mine. Excuse me.
I'm just gonna let you
Excuse me. No, he's mine. He's mine. Do you mean did you really have to ask who I would pick? Come on, it was no questions. It was Enzo all along. But yeah, that's why. If I can't pick Exo, I'll pick Raphael, and I'll watch Enzo from afar.
Nuh-uh.
He wants to fight me on this. I'll fight him to the death, literally. And then I'll come back and fight again.
76 Hunger Games people.
A sing-off already won. Come on, I got this. I mean, you can go to Ross, you could go to Tyrion. I mean, he has the 50 Shades type of vibe thing. I mean, you're the one who wanted to read it. So there's that. Exactly. Don't tempt. Okay, so I guess we're going to end the live show on that note.
I guess.
So thank you again, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I actually had a lot of fun in this live show.
Yeah, same.
I mean, not that I did it in the last previous ones, but
yeah.
I had a lot of fun because we were interacting.
Yeah, the interaction.
Yeah. So there's that. Well, I'm not into that either, Ross. What's wrong with you? Well, maybe I am, but I don't know because nothing has happened. So there's that. Either way, this is going off the rails. Okay, let's just
getting off PG.
Okay. Okay, again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in another live show with I'll Give You the Sun by Jenda Nelson.
And us two will definitely be there. We may
exactly. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Bye. Wait, where's the mouse? Okay.